welcome to Viva Delicious. This is Sisily Marin, and I'm here with Danny Rodriguez. He's the owner of Pablitos Kitchen. How are you, Danny?
Hey, thank you. Thank you for coming. Welcome to Pablitos.
Thank you. I'm super excited to be here.
I'm excited too that you're here.
Thank you. So Danny, tell us a little bit more about your food. For example, I've never had Peruvian food.
Right.
So, tell me a little bit more about it, because it's not just a Peruvian restaurant, right?
Yeah, like our motto says, it's 500 years of fusion, So our food has a lot of, it's a very diverse, elements of fusion into our food, from Spanish to French to Italian to very, very heavy on the Japanese and Asian also. You put all that together, plus our indigenous product, from 5,000 types of potatoes, 500 types of chilies, all that, you start putting it all together, it creates some of the best fusion in the world.
Wow, that's very interesting, because I never thought that Peruvian food could also go that route, with Japanese.
Yes. Yeah, we were fusion before I think that terminology became the cool thing to, to describe your food, So most of our food is, especially here at Pablitos, has a lot of that Japanese and Asian flair to it. Most of the stuff that we cook it on woks. So we flame a lot of our food. We have fried rices, Peruvian chow mein. We even have our own ramen soup here, and then even our ceviches are more like pokies.
Wow, that sounds delicious.
Yes.
Danny, so if you got me in the door,
right?
And I haven't been on Yelp, I don't know what to order. Can you
Right.
walk me a little bit through the menu and what to order?
Yes. I mean, if we start with our appetizers, our yuca a la huancaína is probably our top appetizer, which is fried cassava. It's a root potato, and we make it very crispy, and then we give you this dipping sauce called huancaína, which is like a yellow pepper aioli. If we move over to our ceviche section, I would recommend that ceviche MERCADO, which is white fish that's marinated in lime and yellow peppers and red peppers. And then if we get to our main entrees, you can't go wrong with the Lomo Saltado. The Lomo Saltado is like one of our staple plates.
Wow, I mean, being Cuban, I love lomo, so I mean, you got me.
Yeah.
You had me at hello.
Yeah, Lomo Saltado might be a little different for us and Cubans. For us, it's we flame the steak with tomatoes and onions, put a lot of Japanese, that's where the Asian flavors come into play, with soy sauce, oyster sauce, and red wine vinegar, ginger, garlic, all that put in there and flamed, and it creates this gravy, and that goes on a bed of fries with a little bit of white garlic rice on the sides. You mix all that up with our magic green sauce, and it's over. We got you.
Wow. Would you say that your food is spicy? Because there's a lot of misconceptions with Latino food,
We try to make most of our food Caucasian friendly, per se. So we give you all the sauces on the side where you can decide your level of heat that you want to put on your plate. But we're really known here for our green sauce, which has been already labeled as a crack sauce, because people just try a little bit, and then I walk by their place, they have the whole plate covered on this green sauce. It's so much that we started bottling the sauce, and even on our tacos, on our taco stands, we put that green sauce on everything, and people are like, what is this? It's a flavor that they're not used to, so it's really helped out a lot.
So tell our viewers a little bit more about the taco stands, because I know you're very popular for your tacos.
Yeah. The tacos kind of went viral a little bit. We opened up the first one in December, and now we're in July, and we have 5 of these stands all over the San Fernando Valley. I think it's, the fusion, once again, of the Peruvian flavor into anything that we do. It just takes everything to the next level. We started doing the Lomo Saltado tacos, the chicharrón tacos, the pollo a la brasa tacos. But I think with handmade tortillas. But really what also makes us stand out is that green sauce. We put it on everything because we know we're gonna get you hooked.
So what are we gonna be making today?
Today we're gonna be making probably our top 2 Peruvian dishes. which is Ceviche MERCADO, which is, you know, especially now during the summer, you know, you want to cool down a little bit, and also you want to be bikini ready, right?
Right, yes.
So the calories are low, pretty lean and mean with that type of food. And then we're gonna make our famous Lomo Saltado.
Okay, let's go.
Let's
I
do
know
it.
I'm ready, our
All
viewers
right.
are ready.
I'm ready.
Let's
You
go
ready?
make some Peruvian food.
All right.
Welcome back, guys, and we're literally in Pablitos Kitchen right now. Danny, what are we gonna be making first? Tell me everything we have on the table. Describe to everyone.
So today we're making our world famous Ceviche MERCADO, which really consists of the fish is the #1 ingredient. It must be the freshest fish possible. And then all the other Peruvian ingredients, which we'll get into as we start making it.
Okay.
How does that sound?
It sounds great. Let's
All
go.
right.
I'm
So we're
excited.
ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So we get our fish, which we cut into cubes. Then we're gonna put a little bit of accent, a little bit of pepper, and a little bit of salt. Okay? Now we're gonna start mixing that in, letting the fish already cook with the salt and the pepper and all that. Now we're gonna throw a little bit of onion, a little bit of cilantro, a little bit of color peppers to give it some color and pop. We're gonna mix that in, get that flavor in there. Now we're gonna throw in our Peruvian yellow pepper paste and a ROCOTO pepper paste, which is a red pepper. Okay? And now we're gonna mix that in. Get that fish, that flavor into the fish.
What does that do? What does the potato and the rocoto do to the fish?
It just gives it a different flavor profiles, you know. It also adds a kick to it. There's more flavor, there's more kick. So we mix both of the things up, see? So all the flavor has gone into the fish, and now we're gonna bring in the magic, the leche de tigre, the tiger's milk. So
what is that, leche de tigre?
This is our magic right here. It's about 95% lime juice with ginger, garlic, little onion, little cilantro, little fish that we blend together. Wow. And then we're gonna put that in there. And now we're gonna start mixing that in. And you'll see all that liquid, all that leche de tigre is gonna get sucked in by the
fish?
By the fish really quick. See, it's like a sponge,
gone,
you know?
Wow.
So we start.
Is that like a special recipe that you
Yes.
came up with?
That's our leche de tigre. Everyone has their own version of leche de tigre. You know, we have our own. We want to add even a little bit more. You want that soupiness to it. So at the end, you're kind of drinking just a leche de tigre after you finish all your ceviche.
Oh, so you want to basically you're putting it there, you're letting it soak, and then at the end you add more, so you have that extra soup to it.
So right here, I'm making sure that all the fish goes through that little puddle of leche de tigre, and it sucks. I don't want no raw fish. I want everything to have been, you know, cooked by the lime juice, because it's pretty much raw fish that's getting cooked by the lime juice.
Oh.
So right here, everything has gone pretty much through the little pool there of leche de tigre, and we're ready to plate it. Okay. So and then at the end, we're also gonna add, just to add a little freshness to it, a little fresh lime juice in there.
Okay.
Okay. So bam. So now we have our plate. We're gonna start plating this guy.
Is that it?
That is it.
That's it?
That is it.
That's ceviche?
It's all about the freshness, you know.
Who would have thought? I never knew ceviche was so easy to make. But I mean, I'm sure that my ceviche will be so much different than his ceviche.
You know, sorry to say, but Peruvian ceviche is regarded as the best ceviche in the world. Not just because I'm Peruvian, but I guess that's what everybody says.
It's a Peruvian
you know?
thing.
Just look it up, look it up. So now, man, we want to finish that off like that. So you see all that leche de tigre nice and flavor there.
Wow.
And now we're gonna start the garnishing process.
Okay.
We add a little bit of color. We're gonna add a little bit of cilantro. Okay. Now our main veggie here is the red onion. Little fresh red onion right there. Okay. Now we're gonna add a little bit of our Peruvian seaweed called yuyo. Okay. Now we're gonna start a little sweet potato to add a little sweetness to balance out the heat of the. Sometimes people get a little too spicy with the rocoto, so you use either this. We have our Peruvian corn nuts right here. Hold on. All right, and then we have our Peruvian corn. So
that looks amazing.
So
Danny.
all of these are, you know, our Peruvian corn is very known for its size. It's not sweet. But all of these garnishes are pretty much to balance out the spiciness of what could be, you know, too spicy for some people.
Can I try it now?
Please, you must.
Let me try it.
Try to get a little bit of the red onion.
The onion.
Make sure you're getting the leche de tigre. That's the main part right there.
The onion, right? Wow. It's so good. The sauce. Okay, so right now we're about to make Lomo Saltado. Danny, walk me through it.
All right, here we go. We're going first with the oil. The pan has to be really hot, the wok. Then we're gonna put the meat, which is steak right here.
Okay.
All right. We're gonna separate all that meat. We're gonna let it sear on both sides so all the flavor stays inside the meat. This is where the Japanese influence comes into our food, you know? Okay. You don't see any other Latino restaurants cooking in a wok or flaming and stuff, you know?
Yeah, I see that. And how long would you have to cook that for?
So pretty much we're gonna be flaming both sides. Just so you see that sear on both sides, and then we're gonna start the process after that. So, so right there, see,
it's pretty quick then.
Yeah, it's pretty quick. I mean, this plate shouldn't take more than 2 minutes to make, and this is probably the part that takes the longest. We just want to make sure that both sides are seared perfect. Okay. So once that's pretty much here, now we're gonna flame it a little bit.
Woo! That is hot.
Do not try this at home. Okay. Now we're gonna throw a little ginger. We're gonna throw a little garlic. Once again, the Asian influences there. Okay.
Once again, do not try this at home, kids.
Now we're gonna throw a little red onion.
Okay. It smells really good.
We're gonna give that a little flame right there. And now we're gonna throw in our tomatoes second because we didn't want them getting too mushy. So bam, we got it right there. And now we start with the liquid process. So we have a little red wine vinegar. Give that a quick little. Now we got a little soy sauce. And now we got a little oyster sauce.
It's the first time I see Lomo Saltado being cooked in soy sauce.
All right, now we're gonna put in a little cilantro. And then a little bit of water to get things up, to bring it down and create a little bit of that gravy. Now we're gonna, just a quick little toss, make sure all that flavor gets into the meat and everything, and we are ready to go. There's the Lomo Saltado. Now we're gonna plate it with some French fries. Just like that.
That took like 5 minutes. That's it.
All right, so we're gonna get our French fries and plates and rice and get it served up for you guys.
Amazing, let's go. Okay, Danny, so now that we have the Lomo Saltado done, what are we doing?
So now we're gonna plate it. Usually on the traditional Lomo Saltado, they mix the fries already in there, but we like to keep our fries crispy and give the customer the control of the gravy, so see how much they want to get soggy and how much they don't want to keep soggy. So here we have our bed of fries. We're gonna bring our Lomo Saltado. Excuse me, it's hot. And here it is. Here's the magic. There's the gravy.
La salsita, no puede faltar la salsita.
Okay, yep. And plate it a little bit with a little bit of voila, the Lomo Saltado of Pablitos.
Amazing.
Give it a shot, give it a shot.
Try it? Okay, let me try it. Moment of truth. I mean,
now you gotta get it with the tomatoes
with
and the
everything.
onions. Try it with a little, I'll put a little bit of our green sauce. World famous right here, green sauce. One French fry.
One French fries.
That green sauce. That's
Okay, Danny, thank you so much for being here today in
Thank
Viva
you.
Delicious. So tell everybody where they can find you.
So our restaurant is located in Burbank at 3803 West Burbank Boulevard. And our taco stands are all over the San Fernando Valley at Circus Liquor, Sepulveda and Sherman Way, everywhere. Just look them up. Best way to find us is at on Instagram, Pablitos Kitchen, or at Pablitos Tacos. That's where best way to see where we're at.
Amazing.
Thank you for coming.
Guys, thank you. Do not forget to check out Pablitos Kitchen in Burbank, California. This is Sisily Marin, and this is Viva Delicious.
Woo! That green sauce, huh? That's what that's a green sauce. Sometimes I walk by the plates and they have everything covered with the green sauce. So you know, some people really like it like that. All of our delivery orders, extra green sauce, extra green sauce. So we started bottling our sauce. So come to Pablitos also and get our green sauce, you know, while she digests and finishes everything going. Try and get some time for you guys over here.